Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wild West video. Today I'm going to be showing you more sneak peeks that I found that I thought were really cool. Let's ride our horses right into this stellar video. Once upon a time ago, roughly 4 years ago, Starboard Studios announced the progression update. And with that we received something called a sneak peek. A glimpse at what the game could be. And we got quite a few of those. But anyway, today I wanted to show you all the photo sneak peeks that were released and what I think they mean for the game. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Let's ride our horse into it, if you know what I mean. Starting out with one of the coolest guns that they sneak peeked, the Mauser Revolver. This gun looks really simple, and I imagine it would be really good for a noob to start playing with because of how simple it is. And noobs always fanfire, so this one checks that box. The Flintlock revolvers. Okay, so these are probably one of my favorite guns that were released in the sneak peeks, mainly because it would help the Dread Pirate Game Pass. Now, it doesn't necessarily say in the leak that it's going to be in that Game Pass, but I think it's pretty obvious that they're going to be adding that instead of the crappy Golden Dragoon. One of the worst guns in the game if you've ever bought that. Not to mention this loser's name is deleted users. What's to say we should trust him anyway? This is a revamp I think everyone's been looking for a while. Not only does the Mauser look really sick in this photo, it looks like it's a rifle now. So it's a completely different gun. So it's not really a revamp. New gun, I guess. Goodie. While the priorities for this game are extremely confusing, the new train looks pretty cool, and I'll welcome it with open arms. I just don't really understand why this was their focus instead of trying to get the update out. But instead they probably took, knowing their schedule, a good month to make that train. But, you know, whatever. If we get it, we get it, I guess. So along with other game-changing revamps, according to Nuraki from Starboard Studios, we're also bringing a huge Robbery revamp. Sheriffs will be quite busy. So, Robbery revamp is a really cool thing, and I've covered it in my previous video on sneak peeks. And honestly, it could be bigger than the entire progression update itself, so. I honestly can't believe I just fell into this hole. I mean, watching this footage over is honestly pathetic. It's embarrassing. I have no clue what my goal was here whenever I was recording this shooting at the town. I mean, of course something bad's gonna happen, and what's bad gonna happen? It's so embarrassing. Not much needs to be said about these. It's just dual shotguns, but, you know, they look really elegant, and I'm excited to have them in the game soon. I am a little bit confused on how they're gonna work, because I don't think we have any guns really similar to how these look, and they definitely don't look anything like the 1855 or the terrible mule. Either way, I'm excited. While no real name was actually released on the Discord, it says it has 12 shots, which is a really impressive number, considering basically no other guns in the game have 12 shots unless you're thinking about the Guycots, which I do not recommend buying. But what's more interesting to me is that it looks like this gun will be able to be traded considering the trading post in the background. So if that's the case, it may be added to the auction house, which means it would be aka expensive, so get your wallets hot. So this was a little bit different. They gave us the options to vote on 1, 2, or 3, so either of these guns, and most people chose 2, which got 7,000 votes, comparative to 1, which got 800, so it's pretty obvious which one's gonna get added. Personally, I feel these guns look pretty crappy, but either way, I think a new gun is going to be good implemented into the game. Maybe they'll be cheap or something, and a noob can get them, and, you know, they can fanfire with them. Either way, good to see new guns. Honestly, I don't think they're going to add the man's best friend, but whatever this leak is, it's definitely meant to resemble a dog. They're trying to get people to think they're going to add dogs to the game or something. But have you guys ever thought that maybe it's a horse? Yeah, look at the image. It's a horse, guys. They're not adding dogs to the game, and if they do, come back here and dislike the video, but I know they're not adding it. Oh yeah, speaking of that, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you. Houses are something people have wanted for a really long time now. They weren't actually originally scheduled to be released in the progression update, but it does say here that NPCs are going to be living in luxury. NPCs are one of the main things that were meant to be added in the progression update. Why NPCs? Why are they not letting the people who actually play the game go to the houses? What is the point of this? For all the people who love playing instruments in the Wild West, this is going to be something you guys are really looking forward to. Having a new piano remodel makes it just look cooler whenever you're playing. Yeah, that's literally it. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. One of the main things the progression promised was a map revamp. These images show the work that developers have gone through to change the whole game. Not only can we see new ores in this image, but we can see a whole revamp of this river next to Pinewood Mine. I love to see changes like these, because while they are minuscule, they're really cool to see, and honestly, those are the changes that make the game more fun to play. Hopefully bug patches too, because I hate those auto miner people. Once again, another gun released without a name. Either way, this time we've got what seems to be like a rifle-shotgun combination, but they released a video along with a photo of it, so we get to see quite what it looks like. like. Also, all of these pictures are on the Discord, so if you want to go check them out, you can look there too, just so you know I'm not making all this up. Believe me, I don't fib on this channel. They kind of hint at like a new inventory system with this. So like a toolbar could be interesting, because like what tools are you going to put on there? In the game right now, we only really have knives, pickaxes, axes. So that's making me think that would be added for the building update. I already discussed a new cave system in my previous Wild West sneak peeks video, so go check that one out if you want a more detailed overview. Unsurprisingly, it seems like they're going to be adding new ores to the game. This would definitely make mining a little bit different, and grinding itself would be completely changed. It'll probably be harder to grind, so I imagine you should probably get money now. It's hard to express how much I appreciate you watching to the end of this video. Without you, this channel would be nothing. With that in mind, have a wonderful day.